Leveling fast in Diablo 4 is all about avoiding time wasters and always moving forward. Here's my leveling plan. After creating a new seasonal character, your best option is going to be to skip the campaign. Of course, keep in mind this will only work if you've completed the campaign in the Eternal Realm. I know as soon as I land in Sanctuary, I'll have some renown rewards to collect. This is not much and will get me to level 2 the second I log in. If you have a leveling build in mind, then that's a great start. Typically, leveling builds prioritize a strong area of effect core skill with 5 points, passive damage multipliers, and maybe move speed. Pick up any nearby side quest in Kyovashad, then identify your closest whisper area. Level 1 to 30, the goal will be to focus on killing any large group of mobs anywhere you can find it. So navigate towards a whisper objective and farm any group of enemies between. This will be a rinse-repeat process of getting on your mount, following another marker towards a whisper, and stopping for any group of enemies along the way. If you see an event, great, guaranteed elites and group of mobs. If an ambush pops up, stop and defeat them. This will be our main and most important source of experience points per hour. Anything that stops this will be an experience points loss. This includes opening your inventory and trying to read each individual piece of equipment, and opening your skill points menu and reading everything. If you spend 30 seconds every time you pick up something, or look at your skill point menu every time you level up, it will not make up for the experience points lost. Try to do this only when you can't clear mobs in 1 or 2 hits anymore. Otherwise, it's just a waste of time. Every time you complete a Grim Favor or side quest, you'll get another boost of experience points on top of what you were already doing. At level 11, clearing 2 groups of mobs gave me 1,000 experience points. That's about 3% of my level. Clearing a whisper gave me a bonus of 1,200 experience points, which is basically another 3% of my level. Completing a side quest gave the same amount, about 3% of my level. Another time waster in early leveling is going back to town. Filling up your inventory and going back to town should be done as little as possible and as fast as possible. You should be level 20 to 30 in an hour, and enemies are probably getting harder to kill. But here's where we change our strategy. Identify dungeons nearby that offer aspects that will multiply your damage based on your build. Set a marker and be sure to kill every group of mobs between here and there. Dungeons are great because we know there will be guaranteed elites and a lot of enemies, but we're also going to be unlocking an aspect in our codex that will speed up our clear times. At the occultist, make sure to imprint these on your accessories like rings or amulets, placing your most effective aspect on your necklace for the 50% bonus. Also, start to pick up rare or legendary equipment. On armor, you're looking for things like main stat, cooldown reduction, damage plus percentage, crit chance, movement speed, and rank to core skills on gloves specifically. Your weapons will depend on your build, but look for anything like crit damage, vulnerable damage, overpower damage, damage verse, main stat, core skill damage. And on accessories, go for crit chance, cooldown reduction, movement speed, vulnerable damage. At this point, it doesn't matter if a piece of armor or weapon says +2 damage or armor, it matters that the affixes multiply the type of damage that you do. Doing this along with having proper aspects for your build will make your clears much faster. Faster clears means faster experience points. Level 30 to 50, continue doing the same thing as before, but start to include strongholds. The density of mobs in strongholds is great, and sometimes there will be a lot of elites. Just remember to continue to clear any large group of mobs along the way. If your build is performing really strong, try going to Hawezar or Kehjistan. In Hawezar, mobs can be up to level 40 and level 45 for Kehjistan. Just make sure your clear speed isn't being affected. Mobs for every level above you offer 1.5% more experience points up to a cap of 10 levels above you. Also, from what we understand in the developer update, malignant tunnels specific to the seasonal realm will offer a greater amount of experience points. Don't forget to use elixirs and group with friends for an extra 15% experience points. That's it for my leveling plan. Thanks for watching.